So we at Khalid Muhammad's gravesite. Today is, what's today's date, Mom? The 28th?
Yeah. No,
Uh,
29.
July
July
29th, 2021. And for those of you who haven't,
Thursday.
Thursday, yeah. For those of you who haven't heard Khalid Muhammad speak, I suggest that you do. Just Google his name and quick synopsis of the story. Um, Khalid Muhammad was a follower of Louis Farrakhan's Nation of Islam, and Khalid Muhammad gave a speech in 1994 or 93, late 1993. He gave a speech at King's College and made reference to the Jews, and politicians, Black Caucus, and the Senate came after Farrakhan asking him to denounce him, and Farrakhan basically denounced him and kicked him out of the Nation of Islam. And then Khalid Muhammad proceeded to ask for forgiveness, called him, wrote letters, showed up to his speeches, but he was never brought back in the Nation of Islam. And to my understanding, to what I know to believe, is in October 16th, 1995, Farrakhan had the Million Man March, and one of the reasons why I believe he had the Million Man March, because you have to get permission from the government to do it in D.C. And that was one of the deals. If you look up the Senate records, you'll learn to understand that. And a year and a half later, he had the Million Man March. But in order for him to have the Million Man March, he had to denounce and not let back in Khalid Muhammad. That's my understanding of it. Khalid Muhammad never got back in the Nation of Islam, which he said the same thing consistently year after year after year. Louis Farrakhan said the same thing year after year after year. Similar speeches, same energy, same veracity. But in my opinion, Louis Farrakhan made a deal with the government, which he did make a deal with the government, because they told him to denounce him, and he followed suit. And I don't understand why, because if you're your own nation, you don't look to rectify anything outside of your nation. You know, the Nation of Islam had their own court system, supposedly had their own court system, and they fixed everything internally. But because Louis Farrakhan succumbed to the pressure of the Black Caucus and the Senate, Khalid Muhammad was ultimately kicked out of the Nation of Islam. And a year and a half later, he's doing the Day of Atonement, which has a lot of irony of it, with the Million Man March. And so do your research, and that's basically a quick version of it. But when you do your research, go read the Senate minutes as it pertains to Khalid Muhammad and Louis Farrakhan's situation, and you'll see one of the more famous quotes from that Senate speech is that it says Louis Farrakhan wanted to be more popular. He wanted to be in the public eye more. So in order for him to do that, he must denounce Khalid Muhammad. But go do your homework, go do your research as I did, and you'll know. So anyways, rest in peace, Khalid Muhammad. Powerful voice, man. Always spoke truth to power, never bent, never folded, and an honorable man. And I genuinely believe Farrakhan owes him an immense apology as it pertains to his followers as well. And I draw a parallel between Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X, and Louis Farrakhan and Khalid Muhammad. So that's where I'm at with it. And Khalid Muhammad was just a powerful speaker, and may he rest in peace. And do your homework, guys. Learn about your ancestors and your history. Peace, guys.